And let me just check it because...
Excuse me.
Yep, there we are. Hello. Okay.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Lifecast episode 82.
Hello.
If you'll notice from last week, we have an actual video feed this time.
Wonderful, right?
Oh my god, it was
Bye,
ridiculous.
projector.
It was ridiculous.
What?
I said bye, projector.
Yeah, the projector turned off. But yeah, we have an actual video feed this time, and we have an actual audio feed. I almost forgot a webcam today. That would have been not great.
I mean, then we just be a podcast.
Yeah. Then we just be like a bare bones podcast. Which is,
We'd go back to our roots for a week. We'd have a little experimental phase, and then we're like, the old stuff worked. And then we realized the old stuff did work, but we're no longer old. We're new.
We're new, and we do
And
this newfangled
fresh.
thing called Twitch. So what have you guys been doing? What have you been playing? I played like one game, but I have a lot to say about it.
That's more than me.
Okay.
I've been
Tiffany,
Oh.
you also...
Uh-huh.
Wait, you didn't introduce us.
Oh, shit.
Granted, y'all probably know who we are by now.
Yeah, this is Sydney,
Hello.
Tiffany,
Hi.
Dan.
Yo.
And I'm your host, Yana Manassian. We're doing things a little out of order. This is episode 82. What did you guys do this week?
Still not much.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect you to go and do something in the 30 seconds I introduced
Maybe I pulled a quickster like in that one episode of SpongeBob.
Or that one scene from X-Men.
What?
That one scene from X-Men. I forget which movie it is, but Quicksilver is walking by the orphanage as it's exploding.
Oh yeah, that's not X-Men. That's Age of Ultron.
Wait, that's Age of
Avengers.
Ultron?
Yeah, that's Age
Really?
of Ultron.
Yeah, because Quicksilver's in that with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
I don't remember much
Alrighty.
about that movie.
I haven't been following Avengers forever, so.
Yeah, they just decided to
In
add
forever.
Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch into Avengers.
Yeah. I saw that at the end of the Winter Soldier, which was a good movie.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is great.
So if you and Tiffany haven't been playing anything, we're gonna move on to Dan because he was playing something literally just before we started recording.
Yeah, so I've been playing Shadowverse obsessively for the past probably 5 days. It's really good. For those who don't know, Shadowverse is pretty much Weeaboo Hearthstone. It's founded a lot closer to Magic the Gathering than it is Hearthstone, so I just like it more by default. It's it's kind of like an anime fighter in a way.
Oh shit.
Where if you say Hearthstone is Street Fighter, Shadowverse is Guilty Gear. Everyone has their own specific extra mechanic that no one else has. That's more than just you have a hero power. In there's this one style called Shadowcraft, where it's effectively like energy in Magic the Gathering. You play cards and you build up shadows, and then your shadows act as a secondary mana source where you use those to play other effects that can only be activated through shadows. And then you have shit that's in Dragoncraft, you get special abilities if you've gathered more than 7 mana crystals after you play a card, which is actually, from what I've played, is very bad. Because ramping in that is also very unreliable, so you just get a handful of 6 drops on turn 2, and it's not good. But yeah, it's really good. They also give you a fuck ton of packs for just joining. I joined, they give you 10 packs per expansion, and there are 5 expansions.
Are they all free?
Yes.
That's
They're
even better.
all free. So you start the game with 50 packs, and all packs give you 8 cards.
That's pretty good.
Was it the game that you were playing just now?
Yes.
Oh,
It was the game I was playing literally just now.
Oh.
Just 50 packs is just that's so much for not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like
But
for
it also
a free
gives
app.
you it also gives you a collection to make a good deck from.
That's good. Are they
So,
the same sets all the time, or are they still randomized?
It's just you get 10 from each set.
Okay.
So, if you join when they release a 6th set, you'll get 60 packs instead of 50.
Nice.
All right.
I actually forgot. I played this RPG game. It's Disgaea 5.
Disgaea 5?
Disgaea.
Disgaea is
yes.
great. I love Disgaea.
Oh.
Is it free?
No.
No.
It's $60.
That's not free at all.
Wait,
That's a
really?
full
It's
price
$60?
game.
It might be 40.
40? Okay. Alright.
That's
But
a
it's one
little
of the
bit
two.
better. but still not free.
Like,
Yeah.
all my Switch games besides Splatoon, I just
Oh, it's a
like,
Switch game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's on other systems too.
Oh, okay.
Disgaia's, it's on like everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been like borrowing people's games instead of buying it for myself.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that.
Yeah.
I like my copy of Yakuza 0 is pretty much the whole copy of Yakuza 0. It
Oh.
goes to everybody.
Oh. I also
That was kind of
Oh.
tasteless. Sorry.
But it always comes back to
It
you.
always comes back to me. Yes.
She's loyal.
We have a very open relationship. me and Majima.
It's open, but he's loyal.
True. He would be.
I didn't play it this week.
Read
but
my
I-
Majima Goro
okay.
fanfiction
Oh,
on fanfiction.net. Sorry.
It's okay. I didn't play it this week, but the Mario and Rabbids game.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's
yeah.
what's your experience with that? Because I've heard Greg really likes it. Adam doesn't because he doesn't like the coin flip.
Is it a coin flip?
Yeah.
It's either 100% to hit, 50% to hit, or 0 to hit. And it depends on what
Oh.
kind of cover you're behind and they're behind.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that, but Greg does.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's literally one loves it and one hates it for the exact same reason.
Yeah.
I'm kind of. I don't really care.
Oh, okay.
If it's part of the game, then it is. I can't really change that.
Yeah, but do you care about the game?
I mean,
Do you like it or not really?
I like the characters in it. Like Rabbid Luigi
Yeah.
is adorable.
Agree.
Yeah.
I love Rabbid Luigi.
Yeah, I just like.
I really love Rabbid Mario.
There's a Rabid Mario.
There's a Rabid
I thought they
Mario.
wouldn't dare touch the proprietary
Oh
person
He is
in the
like-
no, no
Mario
one's
series.
safe.
Rabbid Mario is another just blatant Italian stereotype, but like his Italian stereotype is like the antithesis to Mario's Italian stereotype.
Oh my god.
So it's like you have Mario.
I
That's
like that Luigi isn't the antithesis to Mario's Italian stereotype.
Yeah.
I like that they
long.
didn't do that from the beginning. Yeah,
He's
just
just
tall
long.
and can jump. No, they already have long Mario. We're peeking all over the place.
But yeah, Mario's this like happy, tubby, like plumber dude.
Yeah.
And then like Rabbid Mario is like angry all the time. He's like super vulgar. He smokes a cigar.
That's awesome.
That can't be good for the
Is it an
rabbit.
actual cigar?
I don't know.
It's
Okay.
probably a candy cigar.
Well, yeah, that's what I
Or
was
like
like.
a carrot?
Is it a lollipop?
No.
Did they do a One Piece edit?
A 4Kids edit. I love. Oh, fire truck just an ambulance.
Hello,
just went by.
friend.
Hey. Yep.
Fun fact: I've never seen One Piece, but I've seen a lot of people critique that one part.
Oh, there's worse.
I can only imagine.
I am.
They replaced a gun with like a hammer on like a spring.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was one.
I know
Quick,
there's a,
Usopp, hit me with your rubber knife.
I know there's a Pokemon one where it's just like a
Oh,
rice
they're
ball.
eating- yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, it's a donut." I'm like,
Yeah.
I love jelly donut.
"What?"
Yeah, like.
Yeah, you were talking about
Yes.
Mario
Oh.
plus Rabbids.
Yep,
Sorry.
it's fine. Like I suck at games, and it's like a it's like a XCOM-ish strategic game.
Yeah.
And I went into one of the challenges, which says very easy, but it took me a long time to beat it.
Yeah, I've heard it gets harder.
No, I actually found like the harder difficulties that they said was easier for me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe I got used to the game, and then
Maybe.
yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
I think I did play things,
Yeah.
like sort of, but like I just did absolutely nothing this weekend. That I'm just in that mindset. I unfortunately I told everyone I was gonna finish Fire Emblem by the end of September.
Did that not?
It's
work
now
out?
October
Yep.
2nd, and I still have 2 maps left.
I mean, at least it's only 2
Yeah,
maps.
that's pretty close though.
I got super stressed out because one, I left my charger at home the day I was playing,
Yeah.
and I was in a dungeon with Celica's root, and normally like
Yeah, it happens.
it's the droopy boy.
It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Usually like the dungeons are long, but you can exit them easily enough.
Yeah.
This is one of those like scripted things where once you're in, you're kind of in.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like 5 or 6 floors of really, really long, windy pathways and lots of enemies. And I was actually doing that one dungeon for 2 hours. I had already done an hour-long map before that, and after 3 hours, I was like, I can't play any more of this right now. And then the next day, I did one map on Alms Route, and now I have 2 maps left, and I'm just like, we can taste this, but we have so much work to do. And I didn't do any of it this weekend. I did, however, play Fire Emblem Heroes, and got very lucky on the banner, and got all the dancers.
Oh.
They're very pretty. This is Olivia. She pink.
Oh, she is pretty.
None for you. You don't get to see.
Olivia's actually
There's
like the
an
prettiest
ego.
character in Awakening.
All right. What in Awakening? What?
Yeah, Olivia's actually like the prettiest character in Awakening.
Okay.
There's Azura.
I like her.
I like her in that costume.
She's waifu, but in that costume, she's looking pretty good.
And there's Shigure.
All right, cool. They all look pretty nice.
And isn't the last one Inigo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Inigo
I
was
love
the second
Inigo.
one she showed me.
He's like actually one of my favorite characters from Awakening. Just because his whole thing is like, first of all, he's a giant flirt, but he just wants people to smile. But like he doesn't go about that in a very good way. Like
He's kind of a dweeb.
I love it.
He's great.
He's a little dope. Like, I paired up him and Lucina. I don't know why. I just thought that was interesting. And their final support is just like, you're gonna be loyal to me, right? And he's like, like, girls are pretty. And she's like, you're gonna be loyal to me, right? And I would think that was the most character Lucina ever had in that entire game. Gentle nudge at that. But yeah, I've been playing both of those Fire Emblem games. And on Saturday, I watched an entire Netflix show that I was only moderately invested in. And drank an entire bottle of wine again.
Again.
I didn't drink it in the span that I played PUBG in, though. That was like 2 hours.
That was great.
This was like over the course of 4 hours. Except it all hit at the 4-hour mark.
Okay.
Oh yeah, speaking of destroying yourself like that. I hit rock bottom the other night, actually.
No.
It was 2 a.m. and I was just eating.
Good start. Good start.
So, I found myself at 2 a.m. just eating like a third of a bag of mozzarella cheese.
Was it like sprinkly cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst, because then you just make a mess.
I don't know. I don't remember why. I could have made actual food, but I guess I really just wanted cheese.
I've
So I just
had
spent,
those days.
I respect
So I was just
that.
eating cheese for like 10 minutes at 2 a.m.
Actually, this relates to one of your questions that you sent today.
Which
And I'm not
one?
going to tell you which one till we get to it.
Okay, I sent like 6.
I know.
I don't really remember them. I
So-
remember 2 of them, the travel ones.
Oh, when you pour your cereal, do you take the bag out of the box?
No.
No?
No,
Because that bag will never fit back in the box.
I don't take it out until the very end, because sometimes at the very end it's like mostly crumbs than cereal.
Yeah.
And at that point, I want to scoop out the cereal and get as few crumbs in the bowl as I can.
Yeah.
I take it out when it's down at the bottom because it's easier to recycle it when I'm done like pouring my cereal.
Yeah,
Oh,
I try to
yeah.
keep it in the box, but like, sometimes that bag just doesn't want to comply. So in those situations, I take it out, but most of the time I try to.
Yo, my mom started doing like the most mom thing ever with leftover cereal, and I love it. She'll just like take the big bag out and put them into individual portions of cereal in more baggies.
Does she reuse the bags?
No.
Oh.
Little Ziploc snack bags of cereal. Oh my gosh.
They perfectly fit in a bowl.
Also, we need a emote.
And
Another one for Franker Facey that just says it's thought Yakuza. Thank you, Jess.
Every time you like bring up the emotes, I keep thinking like, oh, I want to be an emote, but then I'm like, I don't make funny faces, and I just remember
I've made one funny face and it was from a year and a half ago.
mine is from my freshman year, and it's from the Smash tournament when Rich just put when Rich put all the Sonic pictures
okay.
on the other pictures.
We'll do that one. I'm behind on them.
No rush. I just want to
Yeah.
be internet famous.
Don't we all? But yeah, we have Frankerface Z emotes, so if you install that browser extension, you can use them in our chat. And then we don't have an official one yet. We're affiliated, but we don't have our emote pinned down. Because it's easy with Frankerface Z for us to be like, oh, there are 10 of us, we can each get, like, our funny face we made.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, this is funny, and it's pertaining to our channel, we can put it in. But we want, like, our one to be pretty spammable in, like, other things, so people will want it, I guess. We'll figure it out. Anyway,
What did you play, Deanna?
I played Nier Automata. I finished 2B's storyline, actually, and I have some things to say about it. Okay, first of all, this is slightly spoilery, but at the end, you know what? Like, full disclosure, there are Nier Automata spoilers that are happening right now. I can't speak for 9S's storyline and A2's storyline, but 2B's Yoko Taro, what were you thinking? Because by the end of the storyline, the writing for 9S and 2B, like, just their dialogue and the way they react to things becomes so out there and just not in character at all. The basic premise is that androids like 9S and 2B were made in the image of humans to fight machines who are literally like robots.
Yeah.
And there's this huge animosity between androids and machines, and you're seeing it from the perspective of 2B at first, who is very sticks to the rules, doesn't want to like go against command, which is called Yorha, and like has a lot of trouble coming to terms with the fact that machines might not be as evil as Yorha makes them out to be. 9S is very much the same way. But here's where the spoilers like really start. At the end of the game, you're fighting against one of the like big bads, who is a machine and looks more like an android than
Person?
Yeah, an android than a machine. It's very like human-like, and it looks a lot like something made by Yorha. So there were actually two, Adam and Eve. Adam came first, made Eve later, and at one point in the game you fight Adam, he cuts himself off from the network that all machines are connected to so he can die. He does, and that angers Eve, because he says, you know, like, he lost his brother. Obviously, he's pretty upset about it.
Just like Pat and Shadowrun.
Yeah. Eve, you're fighting Eve at the end, and you take him down, but at the cost of 9S's life. And this is where a lot of the writing becomes very inconsistent with their characters, because 2B is very mission oriented, and at first like kind of resents 9S for trying to make friendly conversation during missions and things like that. Over the course of the game, she like warms up to him a little bit more, and he's fine. Like, I ended up really liking 9S by the end of 2B's storyline. Despite the fact that he was like, oh wow, machines fucking suck. Let 9S say fuck, please. He doesn't say that, but that was his whole attitude. At the end of, right after you beat Eve, 9S, in an effort to like get back into his own body, because androids don't really die either. They upload their consciousness back to Yorha base, and they can transfer it into a new body. So 9S is doing that, but he transfers his like combat abilities to base and his personality into a machine. So the part that like literally threw me for a loop, I was like, I came home from work. I was up at 5 o'clock that morning, went to work, came home, started streaming, played the end of this game, falling asleep in my chair. This scene happens. And like literally it wakes me up. I get so fucking heated about this.
So quick question.
Yeah.
How literally close to the end were you when all this happened? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a problem. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't decide to let your story fall to shit in 5 minutes.
Yes. So 9S is like dying and he becomes corrupted, which is funny because he's a hacking android. Whatever. He, God, I'm so mad. He's like literally on the ground dying, and 2B is kneeling beside, like at his feet. He's like, 2B, you have to do it. And I'm like, do what? You better not. And literally, 2B fucking climbs on this boy and chokes him.
At least it wasn't like in
They're
Chobits.
robots! They're robots! They're robots! They're robots! 2B was crying! 9S can breathe! Yoko Taro, I get that this was a fetish game for you, but who is it?
At least it wasn't like in Chobits where you turn people on with their vaginas.
They're people! They're humans! That makes sense!
Actually, the robots.
What?
In Chobits,
Yeah.
yes.
That's how you turn
haven't
them on.
ever-
But,
I haven't
like
ever
it's
seen
literally like
Chobits.
an on button. Like it
What is
powers
the
them up and
clitoris but
shuts
an
them
on
down.
button?
You know, I have heard it be referred to as a love button.
Fuck, this is so disgusting. Why? This literally, like, it pulled me out so far out of Nier that I thought Suda51 made the game.
I don't get that joke.
They're two they're both Japanese game developers,
Okay.
and Suda made Dark
No-
Dreams
No more heroes.
No More Heroes.
And I think
Swery
he, I
made
think
Dark
he
Dreams.
also makes no. I think he also made Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Okay, Swery made. He's making The Good Life. He's kickstarting it right now. Well, it's on Fig, but
Yeah,
whatever. I get them confused sometimes.
they have very like in
they
terms of
all seem very similar in personality.
they do like they
but
seem
yeah.
very similar in person.
The first ending. This is the A ending, because the game has 26 endings. Most of them you get by dying a certain way, doing a certain thing, etc. He did also make Let It Die. The
It's
A
like the
ending.
least Suda game.
Yeah, the A ending that I got by finishing 2B's storyline took me literally so far out of Nier Automata and my suspension of disbelief of the game that I thought the wrong developer made it.
That's not good.
Like, this was one of the games that I was considering to be in my top 3 for Game of the Year.
And now it's not.
And now it's not. Like, it's probably still going to be in top 10 because I like it. I like its aesthetic. I do like its characters despite how badly they can be written sometimes. And I kind of like its fighting style. That's another thing I want to talk about. This is just me, like, taking a huge jump on Nier Automata right now. Sorry. Its fighting style is mostly bullet hell. Like, bullet hell, close combat type, like a weird hybrid of the two. I was very gung-ho on beating it on normal. Because on normal, you can't equip auto chips, which make you dodge automatically, fire automatically, attack automatically, things like that. So on normal, already there's a disconnect between normal and easy on how much you have to micromanage your movement. And it gets fucking difficult by the end of the game. So I switched it to easy, and literally this computer decided to start doing frame-perfect dodges on things that I could not have possibly read, even, like, if I was a pro esports fighting player. Fighting games player. I swear to God. And I'm so glad I put it on easy, because I would have been so frustrated hitting my head against the wall with these bosses that I would have had less fun with Nier Automata.
Then you would have been in a bad mood and lost immersion.
Yes. I would have been like, God, fuck, of course. Instead of like, oh, this is really weird. What is happening? I started playing through 9S's storyline, and his is like almost no close combat. I like the game. I really like the game. It's not my game of the year. Which is gonna suck, because like I already feel like I'm starting from behind in choosing my game of the year in like fucking April. But like, it's no secret that I want it to be Yakuza 0. And it is gonna be for me at this point. Like, Nier Automata was the one contender.
Yeah.
And if like people who have been playing this game are saying that this game that I just cannot wrap my head around in any way, shape, or form as being in my top 3 even. I don't know. It just, like, it makes me feel like I'm doing a bad job in picking which games I like. And I don't know how I feel about that. It feels like, since I am someone who looks at games critically, or at least has to for this whole thing, like, I'm doing a bad job. Does that make sense?
Kinda?
It might be just like I have unpopular opinions, which is fine. I do sometimes. But Nier Automata's rough. Like, 2B looks cute. I love 9S's shorts, and I like 9S as a character. A2 is welcome to me as a person.
What?
A2 can fuck me.
Okay. The swallowing and then followed by welcome, I was like, I don't know what word that was gonna be, but it wasn't welcome.
I tried to say it as gently as possible, but it didn't work out. Yeah, the aesthetic is really good, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it when it gets to those, like, hard-hitting points of, like, what it really is humanity. Why should we be the ones judging it because we don't feel the things that other things feel? I feel like once I get there, I'm not going to take it seriously because of all of the frustrations I'm having with just the way I play games.
Let me tell you something about Nier.
Okay. I understand, like, the first game was very frustrating in that way.
Oh yeah.
In the combat way.
But, like, even outside of that, Yoko Taro, in terms of, like, writing and direction, is very much so. He's very, very, like, particular and, like, very, like,
Okay.
There is nothing more niche than how he writes his things.
Okay. So it must be just like me not liking that niche.
Yeah, well, not even that. It's just like, how do I put it?
I'm really glad we're having this discussion, actually, because there's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, with Yoko Taro,
Yeah.
he tries to make things seem a lot smarter than they actually are.
Okay, I got that impression, yeah. Pickle Rick! And that's all we need to say about that one. We
So,
just
like-
got 2 viewers and they're gonna fucking leave.
Bye, fam.
I'm sorry.
Like no offense to, like, the original Nier or anything. I
Yeah.
love the writing in the original Nier. I think it's a fantastically written game. Don't play it. It plays like garbage.
Yes.
But the writing is amazing.
Okay.
But, like, a lot of the stuff he does really, really generates a disconnect between the player and just
Okay.
the world. Just
No,
because,
yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I want to, like, be part of the game.
It's like there are some points like you know, the ending of 2B's story, like you said, that just kind of happened. That just like that kind of stuff, like to the extent you were describing it, not as much in the original, but like in the original Nier, there were a couple moments where you're like, okay,
Yeah.
no. But, like, nothing as bad as what you were describing. But that seems to be a trend with his
Okay.
storytelling style.
Alrighty.
Diana,
God, I was so far out of it. Yeah.
would you get this?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
I like the mousepad I have. It lights up.
Huh?
I have a Razer Firefly. I wouldn't ever replace it.
Oh.
Because I got it for free too. Because I bought the Razer Chroma with the yellow switches, the, like, super silent ones or whatever, and it came free with it. So
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna replace a $60 mousepad for actual money.
Yeah.
Oh, Razer mics suck though.
Razer makes suck.
No, mics. Like
Mice?
the headphones.
Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I had to get a new pair of headphones.
Razer makes suck.
Razer makes
Like-
suck. No, they make pretty good products.
Yeah.
It's just they feed way too into the, like, oh, it's for gamers.
Yeah.
Gamers like LEDs and edgy looking things.
Is it like
And also, some of their stuff doesn't actually work well with other hardware. Like nothing like in the PC itself, but like other, like, mice
Their
and keyboards and
capture
stuff.
cards?
Yeah?
It's literally just, well, I've heard it's just a repackaged AverMedia cap card.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
wait, do they have the sayings like made for gamers
Yeah.
by gamers?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
something like
okay.
that.
I know that the Black Widow actually, like, in terms of compatibility, I don't know if this is true for everyone,
The
but
keyboard?
yeah,
Okay.
the keyboard.
Because that's the
whichever
one
is-
I have.
Yeah.
The Black Widow Ultimate Chroma.
I've heard from, like, multiple people, and it seems to be a really big split, that it just, like, hates Logitech peripherals.
Oh, okay.
So,
all of my peripherals are Razer.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not having an issue.
Yeah. So, like, if you have, like, a Logitech mouse and, like, a Razer keyboard, the keyboard might just make the mouse not work because it doesn't like Logitech for some reason.
That's actually, I'm glad you warned me about that, because
Yeah.
I'm looking at buying a new mouse, and I was going to get a Logitech. But if I know I'm going to have that problem, I'm probably just going to stay Razer.
Yeah.
That's why they fucking do it!
But the keyboard is also, like, the only thing that does that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why my
Yeah.
mouse hasn't been working.
Maybe.
Yeah. My mouse has been squeaking.
Like I said, it's like a 50-50 shot. Like, some people have the problem, some people don't.
Yeah, but I don't want to buy it.
Yeah,
like,
and you don't
just
wanna
to
risk
have that
it.
problem and return it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'll probably look into getting like new like actual equipment for Christmas or my birthday or something.
Yeah.
Logitech is just, like,
Yeah,
the
Logitech.
best.
If I could go back and tell myself,
best?
like, when I'm building
The
my
best.
computer, get Logitech
Get
stuff.
Logitech stuff.
It's so much
It's
cheaper.
it's so much
I do
cheaper
like
and it's
the
just
flashy
as
look,
good.
though.
Yeah, I know. I love the LEDs.
I really
That's the
like
thing.
it.
You could get the Logitech Orion Spark.
Maybe.
Yeah, they have.
It's like $200.
Oh no.
Oh God.
All I know.
Yeah, don't.
All I know is that my mouse's scroll wheel is actually fucking me over in most games now.
Oh yeah. Get a. Do you care about the number of buttons?
No.
Okay.
As long as it has 1 or 2.
I
I
can't right click. Fuck you.
okay, as long as it has 3 or 4.
That's just
That's-
how I
or
thought
that's
Apple
5, I
worked
guess,
for
if you count
longest
the
time.
middle mouse wheel.
Okay,
But
so-
no, I don't need numbers on the side.
Okay, so most of them are good then.
Yeah.
You can get whatever.
That's honestly how I thought Apple products worked for a long time.
They just
like
have
the
one
mouse
button,
had just
you
one
can't
button,
right-click?
and I thought it was like literally fuck you. There's no way to right click on an Apple device. That's why I started using Windows. Oh boy. All right. That's all I have to say about Nier. I've been playing Underhand. I talked about it last week. I really like it. Like there's I talked about it last week, so I don't want to go too in depth into it, but there's a lot more strategy that I didn't prepare for when you get to the like more eldritch gods.
Elder gods.
Yeah, the more elder gods, because they're like
They got long
they're
beards.
small time ones. But yeah. So there's some news stories we could talk about if we want. Stardew Valley releases October 5th for the Switch, and that's on the Harvest Moon. Because there's
That's
one-
fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
that's
Yes,
what you
there's-
were talking
That's
about.
amazing.
There-
Good on you.
there will be a full moon. Is someone like coming in to do a class right now? Someone just looked in the window like 3 times.
I mean, it is 8:04.
Yeah, no classes are.
I don't think
starting.
classes start at 8
Oh,
o'clock.
were they looking at me because I was yelling?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I wish there were shades on like the windows for
That'd
classes.
be nice.
Oh God, what a dream. Anyway, yeah, the full moon in October is called the Harvest Moon. So they're releasing.
That's hilarious.
I think it's cute because it's like a spiritual successor to
Yeah.
like Harvest Moon games.
I really like that. That's cute.
And I think with it comes multiplayer, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
I think they said multiplayer was coming with the Switch version.
Great. I wouldn't
Which
buy
makes
it.
sense.
I wouldn't buy it just to
Yeah.
get multiplayer. Like I don't need to pay $300 to play Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
I already have it on PC.
That said, the Switch is like the perfect system for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely.
It's also perfect for Animal Crossing. So Cuphead, I was surprised by how people received Cuphead.
Yeah. I
thought it was just gonna release to release.
I wasn't sure because like there was that whole thing about them redoing the game like basically from the ground up because
Yeah.
no one liked what they saw.
Yeah, but it worked out for them.
Yeah, it worked out really. You know they had to remortgage their houses to make Cuphead.
I wanted to talk about that because I hate that like that has to be a thing.
Yeah.
For people to consider a game a success. Like if they had worked on it in their free time and it took maybe like 10 years, everyone would have been like, "Oh, that's cool." But they're like, "Oh, we fucking remortgaged our houses." They're like, "Oh my God. They remortgaged their houses. This game is so good."
I thought you were gonna choke. Because that's what happened to Andrew earlier.
I almost did.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know how I feel about people being like, "Oh yeah, they remortgaged their houses. This game's really good. I want to support them because
Yeah.
they did that." It's like no one asked them to.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we should be glorifying the fact that they fucking remortgaged their houses.
I don't think we should be glorifying the fact that you have to do that in
Yeah.
order to
Yeah, that's what I'm
like
getting
fuel
at.
your passion.
Yeah.
That's just really fucked up.
You should just be able to, well, obviously it's not going to be like whatever you want. You should be able to freely pursue a creative pursuit while sustainably making a living.
Yeah.
And that's like a radical idea, unfortunately.
Especially since like they're not a big time publisher, right?
Right. It was just two
they're not.
guys.
Yeah.
It was just two
like a
guys.
side project.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I
And,
know
like,
people make sacrifices
I don't know,
to like do
like-
shit, but that's
Yeah, that's
I don't
really
know the
messed
full
up.
situation behind it, but it also seemed like it probably wasn't necessary entirely because, like,
Yeah, didn't
know,
they
like,
like
a
quit their
year-
jobs too?
I think so.
Yeah.
But, like, Microsoft picked that game up like 2 years ago and be like, yeah, Cuphead, let's market it. You know?
Yeah.
So, like, there must have been some money from Microsoft in there, you know?
Maybe it was just like an anecdotal thing, like they both remortgaged their houses because they got a really good interest rate on what was remaining. And they were
Maybe.
like, might as well throw it in there for marketing purposes. Okay. Quick aside, Fluthermuck and Hey How's It Going says they should have worked on it on the side while working on their other works with different companies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They should have.
That said, it's working out really well for them.
Yeah. It
Like,
sold like
Cuphead-
100,000 copies on PC.
Yeah, it's selling really well, and it's getting nothing but critical acclaim.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad because I wanted Ruiner to be that. But it seems like the execution on Ruiner wasn't great. And I'm okay with that. I haven't played it yet. I'm planning to get it, hopefully, when I get paid. But
I'm glad if anyone's studio had this kind of, like, burst in success, though. I'm glad it was the Cuphead devs.
Yeah.
Because, like, after, like, all the hype surrounding it, it's good to see, like, a game like that live up to its hype, you know?
yeah. Fluthermuck actually raises an interesting point and says, can you imagine an author doing the same thing? Like remortgaging their house to write a book. Like, it seems so outlandish. Because that's another creative pursuit. It's like...
But don't, you just have to have a computer in Microsoft Word.
Yeah.
Like, that...
Yeah,
you
like...
you could get a Chromebook and write a novel on it, like...
Yeah. It's there's kind of a disconnect there.
Yeah.
But also, like, that's the perspective we have.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you remortgaged your house, you wrote this book. Like, oh, wow, it's going to be great. Not really.
No.
It just means that you,
I mean, effort
you
doesn't...
made some sacrifices that no one asked you to make.
Effort doesn't dictate quality.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
That's
some
true.
people could put in a shit ton of, like, heart and soul into what they do, and it could still end up being ass.
Mood.
We talk about that all the time in my practicum class this semester.
Yeah.
They're like, you can publish your friend, but if they're bad, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't give them false hope that they're good, first of all.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism does a lot more than fame for a bad thing. Look at Sonic High School. We talk all about it's not good.
So yeah. Yeah. That's all I wanted to say about that. Like, the grind shouldn't be as glorified as it is.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh yeah. This is funny because I don't know if you guys know how we get our Steam giveaways, but we go to Bundle Stars and I get like literally 20 games for $1 and I just queue them up. Big secret, I know. But you know, it's publicity, whatever. Steam removed 170 plus games of shovelware, and it caused the developer and publisher of those, or publisher only, of those games to shut down. Like, they were like, yeah, fuck, we're done.
Wait, was it Back to Basics Gaming?
I think so.
Oh my god!
I think it was.
Yo, they made one good game and it was Turbo Pug.
Okay, yeah.
Are
But
they
yeah.
are they the ones who made One Dark Night, the Trayvon Martin VR experience?
Maybe?
No. No, they didn't make that.
Like, oh my god. Yo, Bundle Stars is gonna lose so much money. They only fucking post Back to Basics Gaming stuff.
I checked the giveaways we have lined up,
Yeah.
and none of them had been, like, pulled. So,
Hey.
that's pretty good. I didn't check the past ones, though. I only checked the future ones. That being said, I did get some, like, legitimate games that we can, that we're gonna give away, like, towards the end of the year. Like,
Yeah.
there's another Shadowrun game in there.
Ooh,
Stuff like that.
that's probably good.
The Wii U shop, or not the Wii U shop, the
Wii
Wii shop
shop.
is closing down in 2019. Good night, sweet prince.
Either go and buy your games on the Wii that you haven't bought yet, or just mod your Wii.
Yeah,
One or the other. Both work.
yeah. Yeah. That is all I have for, like, news and things. Let's get into some announcements. I guess first I wrote these down while it was slow at work. So we have an Instagram now. We don't have anything up there, but
We have an Instagram now?
yeah, I made an Instagram on Sunday.
Okay.
Yesterday. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but we have it. So I guess I don't know how Instagram works as a social media, really. So.
I just post my face.
yeah.
Just take pictures and post it. It's like a really popular form of social media for some reason. So.
Yeah, that's why I wanted.
Yo,
to
we
get
could do
onto
that.
it.
We could do like the Game Grumps thing where everyone takes over the Instagram for like a day.
Oh, I love that. I love that, and it's like on a fucking 11-day rotation.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna do that in the future. We'll be setting it up, talking amongst ourselves. Yeah. We're like gonna also change the way we do videos on Twitch and YouTube. If we can, we're gonna try and keep all of our like video content to Twitch at least for like a couple days, and then they'll move to YouTube. I don't know if will like ever leave YouTube entirely, but it's more of just an archival thing for when Twitch like deletes our videos and we don't highlight them. So we'll be like figuring that out as we go, because we started talking about it today. Yeah, we will post memes.
Absolutely.
But yeah, if we ever publish things to YouTube, they'll be on Twitch first for like, I think 3 days is a good 3 days to a week
Yeah. seems good.
is a good like timed thing, because we don't want like people that are just on YouTube to miss out.
Yeah.
This month's giveaway, October, is Super Mario Odyssey.
Ooh, oh yeah, that comes out this month.
Yeah, and that'll open on the 27th and go through until I think November 3rd. November 2nd, and we'll draw the winner November 3rd. Next month's giveaway, November, is .hack.
Oh yeah, the .hack GU last recode.
Yes. And then December's giveaway, we haven't decided yet, but it is going to be our collective game of the year.
Yeah. On a note
Whatever that's going to be.
On a note for .hack last recode, please, if you're interested at all, buy it.
Yes.
Like, I don't even fucking care that much about .hack. Like, it's a good game, but I don't care that much. Buy it.
Yeah.
Like, show Bandai Namco people want this game in the West, because y'all fucking deserve it.
I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Is Bandai Namco the same as Bamco?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Bamco's just a shorthand, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that was a different company entirely.
Let's see. Planned giveaways, with some exceptions, like our like bigger ones. I think we were gonna do a week of. Oh, Leather Market has it pre-ordered. Nice.
Good
.hack
shit.
GU. We were gonna do, I think, a week of Halloween giveaways, but I'm still like pinning down the details on that. Scheduled giveaways that we've already scheduled on Gleam can be found on our website. If you go to the lifecast.net, there's a giveaways and streams page in the top like navigation bar. You can also give us questions if you go there, and if you're in our Discord server, we take them like literally at any time. And then Twitter, Facebook, Discord, probably our Instagram now.
Yeah.
Everything else is linked under our Twitch channel. This video, not on YouTube, because I just literally export
Yeah.
on Twitch. I don't really put a description. But yeah, everything is below our podcast when we publish it in our RSS, and below our Twitch page. And I'll probably also link it on like Twitter. Be like, here. Oh yeah, I should give us a link tree.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Oh, what?
A link tree is like a page you can direct people to, that you can post all of your social media links and they can go to it from there.
Oh, okay.
So you just put one link in your social media profile, and it boots them over.
Okay.
So it's pretty nice.
It's really useful, especially for business cards.
Yeah.
It's really good.
We should redo our business card
Yeah.
with that in
yeah.
mind.
Get a QR code that just goes to the link tree.
Oh, beautiful. But yeah, that's all I have for announcements. Let's go to some questions.
Wait.
Yeah.
I wanna talk about Marvel Infinite.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about this fucking train wreck of a fighting game. So, Marvel Infinite, huge disappointment. Everyone knows it. Plays fine. Everything else is terrible. this game has been stricken with very bad design flaws that people have been finding out daily. And I just want to recap all of them.
Wait, when did this game come out?
Like a week or two ago,
Oh no.
Oh God,
something like that.
love it.
So, first of all, you use the infinity gems to have like extra attacks in the game.
Yeah.
All of them are bad except the reality stone.
Nice.
And not because the other ones are bad, but because the reality stone is just that good.
Okay.
So if you're not running reality stone, you just picked the wrong stone.
Yeah.
What it does is it has this projectile on the screen, and it just kind of floats and like hones in on the opponent. And it's really, really slow and disrupts the flow of the entire match. So you just have this hitbox just sitting there waiting to get you. And there's just like nothing you can do about it. It's
Sounds like
really,
a good
really
time.
busted.
All right.
Going off of the reality stone being busted.
Oh, great. Okay, yes.
This is where it gets amazing. Okay? So people recently discovered an infinite loop with Spider-Man and the reality stone.
Oh, is this the red orb?
Yeah, it's the
I've
red
seen
orb.
memes.
Yeah. it's the red orb. So
When two Spider-Man players see each other. It's great. Continue. Sorry.
It's all good. So basically what happens is if you start as another character and you land a basic ass combo and switch over to Spider-Man, you can land a web ball, or rather you can launch the reality stone, switch over to Spider-Man, land a web ball. If you land that web ball, which should be possible if you combo into it, the reality stone then proceeds to hit them. And the thing about the web ball is that when it hits the opponent, they're stunned for like a second or two.
Oh, super.
So you hit them with the web ball, the reality stone hits them. You hit them with the web ball again, the reality stone hits them. Web ball, reality stone, web ball, reality stone.
No.
You cannot get out of it.
Christ. Okay.
Sounds like a great time.
Yeah. And the best part is even with the game's like infinite prevention system, it still goes on. For
that
like
it has
ever.
to have an infinite prevention system is just
Yeah.
one thing.
I mean that's just kind of a thing
Is
because
it?
of how the combo structure is in like fighting games and stuff.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Like for games like Marvel where the combos are supposed to be like 50, 60 hits,
Yeah.
they just do it to make sure loops don't happen.
Okay.
Skullgirls has it too.
Oh, okay.
Skullgirls did it better, but which by the way, that's another thing. Skullgirls, a game that came out in like 2011, is more advanced than a AAA fighting game title from 2017.
That's
lit.
sad. But is it better than the Fight of Gods?
I mean, yeah, but that's not saying much. But more about Marvel Infinite is speaking of the infinite prevention system,
Yes.
it's ass.
Okay.
So the way it works is it detects if any single move in a combo has been done 20 times. And if there is anything like that, it just ends the combo.
Nice.
All right.
The opponent spins up in the air, you can't hit them anymore, they're invulnerable until they hit the ground, and boom, that's it.
Yep.
The thing is, it doesn't matter because everyone's optimized combos never hit the 20 move mark on any move they do, and they still do like 80% damage. So it just doesn't matter.
Nice.
Also,
I apologize. I'm gonna make this your last point because we gotta like get through our questions and wrap up.
oh, don't worry, this is my last point.
Oh, fantastic.
So this is the best one. I was saving this for last.
Okay.
So there's a glitch in the game that will just accidentally turn certain moves into overheads. Which an overhead is, if you crouch block, it hits you anyway
Yeah.
because it's going above. There are moves in the game that are not supposed to be overheads that will turn into overheads if you do something for like seemingly no reason. So the two that people have discovered so far are if you switch out with Chun and do lightning legs, it's an overhead. The other one, and this is the really bad one,
Yeah.
is if you hit someone with Dante with your crouching light kick and then do Stinger, which is the move where he just like stabs his sword forward, that's an overhead. The worst part is about that is that Stinger converts into literally every other move Dante does. Meaning it's just a free, like, 50% combo at least.
Nice.
This game is ass.
Yeah. This is like, how the fuck does this get past QA?
Yeah.
Like, some of the things, okay, whatever.
They
The
didn't
Infinite
remortgage their houses, so they couldn't work on their game hard.
But yeah,
Accurate.
that's the current state of Marvel Infinite. It is only getting worse.
Oh, God.
I
All right.
can't wait to update everyone in a week with twice the amount of problems in this game.
Okay. From Twitch chat, Fluthermuckin asks, how did you all meet? We all went to the video game club at our college.
Yeah.
It's actually that simple.
Yeah. And we're in that college right now, actually.
Yeah.
Recording, because this is the only, like, common space we have right now. That's accessible. Questions from Discord. Jesse Cat says, what are your thoughts on the Green Giant discourse?
What's that?
No,
What-
What
are your thoughts
The
on the
what?
Green Giant discourse?
I was playing Shadowverse at the time. I don't remember.
He sells his children!
What?
The Green Giant.
Like the vegetable
Green Giant.
man?
Yeah. Where do you stand on the Green Giant discourse?
I never heard.
I don't
about
know.
this.
Like he was
You were
kind.
there when it was happening.
Wait, where was I? What?
Oh, you probably weren't paying attention.
I absolutely was
Probably
not
not.
here.
He eats his children. He sells them. It's
I
a
mean,
straight
yeah,
up
he's they're
Kronos
peas.
situation.
Oh, so it's like a veggie
They're
man.
little pea
and-
Yeah,
people.
he's like the vegetable man that sells you peas and corn.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Green giant.
Yeah, that guy.
Hmm.
He sells his children. You eat them for their sustenance. Peas are gross, though.
I like peas
Yeah.
only with mashed potatoes.
I like,
Like-
corn, but we can't digest them.
Yeah. I don't like the little, like, when you bite down into a pea and there's, like, liquid before there's the mush. This is just not savory. Especially when they're lukewarm. My best friend's nickname was Green Giant, says Wothermuckin.
That's
really
Wonderful.
good. And then Jesse Cat also says, what did you want to be when you grew up as a kid? I wanted to be an astronaut.
I actually wanted to own a bookstore.
Just an artist or something.
Okay.
I wanted to be a number of things. Most predominantly, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and then I almost fainted when I had to do a dissection in 9th grade. And I changed my dream. I still don't know what it is. But it's changed from veterinarian.
Just a freaking mess says
oh.
about the Green Giant. He's problematic, but I love him.
Okay.
And Fluthermuckin said about peas, I prefer when they are swollen and it explodes juice.
I was about to say, like, I had a dream in, like, high school / middle school that I wanted to be a voice actress. My mom.
I had that dream like a year ago.
Oh,
So I started doing voices in Shadowrun for you guys, and it just didn't work out.
it worked out in the beginning. It just, like, went back to normal. But that's, like, how it usually goes, though.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need range to be a good voice actor. Look at, like, half the industry.
Yeah, that's true.
Your mom, like, crushed
But it's also
my
a terrible
dreams.
industry to get into because everyone only wants Troy Baker.
Yeah.
So they just won't pay you if you're not Troy Baker.
Yeah. What?
I was just saying my mom ruined my dreams. Like, they only pick celebrities and you won't
I
get
mean,
a
yeah,
chance.
she's right.
You're Asian
But
too.
that's the part that
Oh,
sucks.
yeah.
Is that, yeah, they only pick celebrities, and that celebrity is Troy Baker.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
brought,
Or Matt Mercer.
Or Matt Mercer.
She
Because
brought,
Troy Baker plugs him everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
She brought, like, race into it too.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Your
Yeah.
mom did that?
Yeah.
I want to fight her.
It was like in sophomore year of high school or something.
Oh, that sucks.
Or maybe earlier, I'm not sure.
That sucks.
I never believed in Santa.
I was going to be, like, really into performing arts, and then my grandmother's like, you can't make it a sustainable living off of that. I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to be on the streets for the rest of my life, so I guess I won't be a performing arts
Yeah, that's how
person.
I got scared into writing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's accurate.
Have you guys heard that joke? What's the difference between a pizza and a writer?
No.
A pizza can feed a family of 4.
Oh,
Okay. I've heard this joke applied to literally every liberal arts major.
Yeah, right? It's 'cause it's a little accurate. But yeah, shortly after I said that I wanted to do theater, my dad also said that I wouldn't be able to pay the bills. And then I was like, oh, I'm just gonna do English in college, and that joke just started happening everywhere. So, one more thing. This is something that Jess said earlier that I wanted to write down. Discuss the law of the bourgeois. The bourgeois? The bourgeois. She said bourgeois.
Like the bourgeoisie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But she said
The
bourgeois.
bourgeoisie.
Okay.
Kay had a
You know,
really
it's
good-
okay. When someone was asking for a song suggestion to write about, I said, oh, you can write Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nevada.
Nevada?
And I couldn't even, like, say, oh, no, I meant Nirvana, because I 100% said the word Nevada.
The writer had to take out another mortgage to buy the pizza. I'm fucking... Thank you, motherfucker.
I'm not laughing because the truth hurts me physically sometimes. Today's one of those days.
Oh my god.
I'm
Just said, let me live, okay? Kay said that the bourgeois officiate the horse divorce. Hors d'oeuvres.
See, you said horse divorce, and I immediately
Because
went to Caligula.
What was that word you said to me just now?
Caligula? He was a Roman,
Okay.
Yeah.
a
All right.
leader, and he elected his horse as a senator.
Oh, lit, so would I.
So horse divorce would make sense.
It's hors d'oeuvres is spelled H''ORS D''OV OEUV. French, why you gotta have so many letters?
Every single time I write that down, I just write it as hors d'oeuvres, and my computer just knows what that word is.
So smart. The thing that I like to tell people when they say that French is a complicated language is that I was watching a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid on Giant Bomb, and it was Dan Reichert leading Drew Scanlon when he was still on Giant Bomb. I miss him. Through the Metal Gear games, and they got to the part where they introduced L'Enfant Terrible, or the terrible children, and Dan was like, I've been playing these games my whole life and I don't know how to say that word. And Drew just goes, just drop the end of each word, like drop the last syllable.
Yep.
And it worked. So that's how fucking weird French is. As a cook, I hate French and Italian. Yeah, it sucks. So that's all we got from Discord. Let's go to Facebook. Sydney sent a bunch. These are all quick to go through. What's a food you always have trouble eating?
A lot of these questions.
Joes.
A lot of these questions just stem from the fact that I have first world problems, and I always get spaghetti on my glasses.
Yeah, okay, so by trouble eating, you mean like actual, like physical
Yes.
trouble? Okay.
I still have a lot of trouble eating like sloppy joes, pulled pork, stuff like that because I can never get past the texture enough to like enjoy it.
Okay. I just get sauce all over my glasses. Because I go the slurp, and it just goes like...
Oh my gosh,
yeah, yeah.
ramen too. I slurp it and like literally there's dried
just
broth
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's still good.
I hate that so much. Did you
What about
clean
you?
your glasses afterwards and just
I don't
keeps
wear glasses,
happening?
so I
Oh,
don't
it goes into
have
your
that
eye.
problem. yeah. I've had spicy ramen broth in my eye before because I
Oh,
slurped a
no.
little too
Oh
hard.
no. I think that's real
I
hell.
was on a date
So-
too. It
oh,
was-
Oh, no.
man.
Luckily, I was with Dave, so he just laughed at me.
Okay, so that's fine then. I was like, please don't let this be another segue into like, oh, that was when I was on a date, and then comes
And
the
then
story
we
of...
broke up. No,
Yeah.
no, it was with Dave, and he like laughed at me.
Okay, cool.
Oh, my mom
Not that he
got
laughed, but that it was
spicy.
Dave.
No, it's good that we can laugh at one another, and then call each other out for making fun of each other.
Yeah.
It's a cycle.
It's fun. Oh, I was about to say, like, when my mom was a kid and she got spicy stuff in her eye, my grandma brought her to this person to lick her eyeball to get the spicy stuff out.
My mom when she was little, she like touched jalapeno peppers and then rubbed her eyes.
Don't you mean jalapenos?
Yeah, jalapeno peppers and rubbed her eyes.
Oh no.
And so my great grandmother had to put like milk in her eyes to wash it off.
I
And she
love
thought
that.
it was weird when it was happening, but it was working.
I love that GIF is like this mom's like cutting like peppers or something.
Oh my gosh,
And then
yeah.
and then the she's trying to comfort the kid by rubbing her eyes.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna talk about the 10-year-old dumping milk on his face for a second.
Nope.
Yeah. This is fucking good.
Oh, is that the same GIF? Like it's afterwards or no?
Maybe.
Oh, he's like, is he like at a cereal bowl or something and it just
No.
flips up on him?
No, he's
No.
Oh,
like
'cause that's another
trying
one.
he's trying to like sky a bottle of milk. And
All right.
right.
It's a good time.
Um,
Let me see if I can find it. I'll put it in Lifecast chat.
Okay.
if you just look up like fat kid milk gif, you'll probably find it.
Just a freaking mess says, that's me with seafood. I always look like I just committed fish
Oh, I
murder.
found it. I just had to look up milk, and it was the 6th one.
Nice. All right. Yeah, food you have trouble eating. Aside from like anything you're allergic to.
Like literally, literally any sandwich.
Really?
Yeah, because because the bread always gets stuck
Oh.
on the roof of my mouth.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I always find that. Oh, jeez, I'm getting water all over my good notebook.
It's one of the reasons I prefer subs because it doesn't happen because it's like all crust on the outside.
Oh, okay. The thing I have with like burgers and sandwiches is that the bread on the bottom always goes too fast.
Yeah.
And
And then
then-
you're
and
left
then, like-
holding like this little nub of bread.
Yeah, or when it's like a thick sandwich, you just bite and everything goes out the back.
Oh yeah, that happens to me a lot.
All right.
It happens to me with ham sandwiches a lot actually.
Yeah, ham is slippery. Sydney also asks, what's a place you'd always like to travel to?
I realized that was the wrong word to use.
You've always
Yes.
liked to travel to. Armenia and Japan are my top two. And then London, I guess, is my third, or the UK in general.
I guess
Europe.
Italy, Japan, and Germany probably.
Okay.
Korea, Japan, Europe.
Oh, I'd love to go to Korea too.
Did you know that apparently Korea is a corporate wasteland?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like there are like businessmen who just like sleep outside their buildings because they don't have the time to go home.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Wait,
I thought some places in Japan had that issue too.
Maybe.
Maybe they just sleep at work because I know like working a lot is very glorified.
Yeah.
Over there.
Like sleeping at work is glorified because it means you're working too hard and you need to take a break.
Yeah. All right. Good night, Fluthermuckin.
Oh, good
Night.
night.
Good night.
Um.
I'd go to Italy, the Netherlands, and Ireland.
I want to travel to Singapore. Also. I just want to like. I was talking about this with my mom, and I think I want my honeymoon to just be like, we're gonna get plane tickets that are like good for a month, and you can make as many plane trips as you want, and just like go.
I'd love to do the above ground like commuter trains in Europe.
Ooh,
I've always wanted to go on one of those. Those seem like so much fun to just like see the countryside.
Yeah. I love train rides. Train rides are like a very liminal space. Like, and it's so magic.
Oh, the ones with tables?
Yeah, the ones with
Yeah.
tables.
Like a
above
good
ground.
train
Like
ride.
the
We're
ones
not,
that are,
we're
like,
not
mini
talking like the
outlets.
T or some
Oh,
shit.
okay.
No,
No,
yeah.
not the red line.
I want to experience that too.
The red line is a liminal space, but in the bad way.
Yeah.
Like a train.
There's no tables and it smells like BO.
Yeah. A train is a liminal space, but like the good astral plane is touching it.
Smells like bougie perfume and hottiness.
Yeah.
Oh.
And good alcohol.
But briefly going back to the previous one.
Yeah, the trouble eating?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like anything that can fall apart or have like leftover like crumbs or something.
yeah.
That's why if you see me with a cookie, I just like shove the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Or burgers especially.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. I also have a lot of trouble eating sushi because I read that you're supposed to eat
Same.
sushi
One
in
bite.
one bite.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, I can't open my mouth that wide
I have a
sometimes.
fucking massive mouth. So.
I don't. I talk a lot, but I don't have a big mouth. It's very small.
I'm
And
trying to like
see,
imagine a sushi
I
going
feel
to your
like-
mouth right
Like
now.
most of the time, I'm like, ah.
I feel like
Okay.
I have a big mouth, but whenever I'm at the dentist, it's like, please, there's so many things.
Well, I loved going to the dentist when I was a kid. It's like, oh hey, yay!
My dentist had dogs. When
Oh.
when I was a kid, I went to a different dentist than the one I go to now,
Yeah.
and they had dogs in their waiting room, so that's
Oh.
why I liked going.
I don't know why. It's like, oh, my teeth is wobbly. Time to go to the dentist. Yay.
The fluoride made my mouth burn.
Fluoride.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was just overwhelmingly like potent in flavor.
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean. Let's see. What's a place you'd want to travel to that isn't real? Also, Sydney asks. The town in Kiki's Delivery Service.
That seems like a nice time.
Yeah. Or like just that world where like witches exist. Like as a legitimate, like this is your profession, you're a witch. I
Yeah.
think that's so cool. Everything just seems so magical in Ghibli movies.
It
Yeah.
does.
So yeah, that's my answer. Also, alternatively, like any Shadowrun setting. Or cyberpunk, etc.
See, that's a good question because, like, I actually have to think about this.
Okay.
So, like, everyone else go.
Yeah, Sydney, do you have an answer for your question?
No.
Okay. Tiffany?
I kind of want to piggyback off of Kiki's Delivery
You
Service.
can go ahead and do that. I will not judge you.
But I also I'm trying to think of like where the places are or what they are.
I think Kiki's Delivery Service takes place in like a small town.
Oh no, I mean another thing entirely.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like there's one particular place I really, really want to go
Yeah.
to, but I can't think of what it is.
Okay.
I guess I'll just settle with Alice in Wonderland.
Ooh, that'd be very cool.
I want to touch Cheshire Cat.
I agree with that. The Cheshire Cat seems like it would not feel like a normal cat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not a normal cat either.
We can get back to you guys
Okay.
if you want more time.
I think I got it,
Oh, okay.
actually. I think I got it. So, like, I really like robot anime. Y'all know this.
Yes, Dan.
I think I'd want to live in, like, the world that Macross is in, like, specifically Macross 7, because that's
Yeah.
my favorite show. But, like, you know, just thinking about it, I could pilot a robot while listening to, like, heavy metal and just fucking... You fight aliens using over-the-shoulder cannons are powered by the power of rock.
Speaking of
Like-
fighting things with theme music, this will give you more time to think of your thing. But I recently realized that with one of the Shadowrun expansion books that's come out recently, you can make a helmet that has a function in it that will play theme music whenever you're in battle.
Oh, wow.
You said you're going to do a mini campaign tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It's the first thing I'm fucking getting.
All right, cool.
Wait a minute.
hit me up on Discord later tonight. I'll help you make a character.
Yeah.
Because
I can't stay tomorrow. I have to write a paper.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that. I'll be in
Is-
next Tuesday too. So.
Okay.
Oh, is it usually on Tuesdays?
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Oh,
running
okay.
like things on Tuesdays.
Oh, I'm not in on Tuesdays.
Shit. All right.
Oh, I have another one. It's
Yeah.
like,
But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there right now. Go ahead.
oh, it's like a real place, but like the show is just like my dream world. Basically, it's Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just like I want to be in that world, and I don't know. I feel like that is my true self.
Where
is
a rich
there.
person just like gives you money for doing pretty much nothing, and watching her kids or whatever. Yeah, me
just
too.
Basically, like stupid shit. Like
Yeah, I can see
Like-
what you mean.
yeah.
Parks and Rec.
Parts-
I think I would want to be a dumb person in Pawnee because ignorance is bliss.
I haven't really watched that, but is it similar to what was it called? Arrested Development,
I wouldn't
not really.
say it's similar.
or like the vibe you get from it.
The vibe is similar,
Yeah.
kinda. But like the actual like writing and stuff is not. That said, I think if you like Arrested Development, you'd probably like Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because
real
like as
quick.
as someone who really enjoys both, I think there's enough of a similarity to recommend it to someone who enjoys the other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, Jess a Freaking Mess says Percy Jackson universe is where she'd want to be. That's not real because all myths all the time,
Yeah.
all at the same time. Sorry. Yeah, I can see that. Which Greek demigod would you, or which Greek god would you want to be your parent? Because I've had this shit worked out since I was 13.
You want to be your parent?
Yeah.
Like,
in Percy Jackson.
oh, I don't know any of the tropes in that.
Okay. In Percy Jackson, the main premise is that the Greek gods, the big three, Hades, Zeus, and Poseidon, made a pact after World War II not to have children with mortals and create demigods,
Yep.
but all the other gods can. So
Okay.
basically 3 of the big gods in Greece can't fuck.
That's really
Oh my
hard for
fucking-
Zeus. That's
Yeah, that's
really hard for Zeus.
He doesn't follow it.
Wait,
Neither does
I-
Poseidon.
He can wear a condom or something.
Zeus
Yeah, but they're not
doesn't
supposed to
know
have children.
condoms.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So like, is Disney Descendants just like Diet Percy Jackson?
Yes. That's exactly what it is. I would want Hermes to be my parent.
I don't fucking know.
I'm not familiar.
Canonically, my dad is a thought. Oh, hold on. I wanted Apollo, but I took the official quiz and got Zeus. I think I took the quiz and got Hermes or Apollo. I'm not sure. It was a while ago. Link it. Canonically, my dad is a thought is the best sentence I've ever heard. So while you're still thinking of your place,
My cop-out answer
Oh.
is just it's either a combination of Hyrule and Middle Earth because I'm very non-committal and those are very large places.
okay.
Because I was just trying to think of like, oh, where's like flowery and foresty and woodsy and Middle Earthy, and I was like, wait, Middle Earth.
Okay. Sydney also asks, what video game character would you think would make a night out real fun? Or do you think would make a night out real fun?
Oh, this is hard. There are a lot of characters. who
Biker
I
from
would-
Hotline Miami.
Wait, what was the question?
There are a lot of characters I'd like to
It would
party
just
with.
be a night full of murder.
No, wait, what was the question?
What video game character do you think would make a night out real fun?
Oh, okay.
Can't go wrong with a mafia night out.
Normally I'd say drinking buddy, but not everybody wants to drink.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. This is good.
Yeah, this is a good
This
one.
is a really
who
good
else?
one.
Who else would I want to slug a cold one back with? Who else would I want to crack a cold one open with?
Oh.
This is where I realize I haven't played most of the games that involve the characters.
Oh. I want to spend a night out with Kazuma Kiryu. It would be like a good wholesome night out.
Is he Eye Patch Boy?
No, that's Goro Majima.
Okay.
Majima Goro, if I'm following the naming convention. But oh wait, no, never mind. Kazuma's his first name.
I got a couple. Probably.
Either one of them, I think, would be fine.
I want to say Sean from Street Fighter. He seems like a cool dude.
Okay. I want to spend a night out with 9S just to see what happens. It would probably just be like 10 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm shutting down for the night.
Does Kirby count?
Yeah, Kirby counts.
Sure.
Oh, okay. I see a lot of stuff with them.
Night out with King, he beats the shit out of everyone. Just watch and instigate shit. That's what a night out with Kiryu would turn into, really. Just me, like, getting into trouble. King from Tekken.
King from Tekken. Whoo!
Isn't he Tiger Boy?
Yeah, he's Tiger Boy.
Okay.
He's
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
King is great. I love King. Everyone in Tekken is just such a good fucking character. Oh my god.
What about you?
I don't have an answer for this. I
You
didn't.
just don't? Or?
I don't play
wanna
games that
go
involve
out-
characters who would make good drinking buddies.
I want to have a night
wouldn't
on the
wanna go
town
with Ori?
with fucking
No.
Yoshimitsu.
Okay.
Like
I just
don't-
want to see what would happen.
I don't want to go slug beers back with Spyro. That's so wrong.
It would probably also end horribly because Spyro is a dragon and he's consuming alcohol
You know,
and
that's
he breathes
true.
fire.
Oh, boy. Hold on. I don't want to go slug beers back with Spyro. Sydney.
Is this going on Twitter?
No, this is going on our quotes page.
Oh, we can do like the quote stuff on the Twitter too, though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we were doing Lifecast number 82 is what was happening. I forgot to change Kennedy's name in one of these. Alright.
Actually,
Sorry, that was... Crack open a cold one with Spyro.
I'm gonna change my answer. I think I'd like to spend a night on the town with Axel from Guilty Gear.
Okay.
Because
Would
it'd
you
probably
power squat
just be
together?
what?
Would you power squat together?
Absolutely. It'd probably just be a night of like going to concerts and shit. It'd be pretty cool.
Oh, good shit.
Time traveling and going to concerts.
I'd go with, what was the dude's name? Faust or something?
Faust, bag.
Yeah.
I would also.
Yeah, I would want to just see what happens.
You've played Metal Gear. Do any of the snakes talk?
Yes.
Like, are they chatty people?
Yes.
Do any of, like...
As a matter of fact,
I didn't know if they fell into the category of stoic and, like,
no,
silent protagonists.
No, they're
actually
actually kinda
Snake is
dumb.
very charismatic.
Okay, cool. I
Which-
hang
or
out
or
with
at least
them.
Naked Snake is. I've
Yeah.
only
Or
played 3.
them. I don't know
But-
which one would
But
be
Naked
best.
Snake is very charismatic.
Is he 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were asking about his age, and
Naked
I was
Snake is
so confused.
No!
Naked Snake has fucked, and that's how you know he's charismatic.
So he's not 3.
No, he's the first one. He's the original.
No,
He's
I
the
mean,
original.
but he's not 3.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's not 3.
He's like 30.
He is from 3, but he is not 3.
Is
Yeah.
he 33?
Maybe.
He was at one point. He gets to be pretty old.
Alright.
So we
By
can fuck
nanomachines.
him?
Yeah, we can fuck Snake.
Oh, yeah.
Another professor
Are
is
all
just gonna
the
look in
snakes
the door and be
legal?
like,
Yes.
Okay.
And you know what? They've all got
almost-
great asses.
No, I respect
they
that.
They take a good amount of time modeling those
Yeah.
butts.
I respect
They,
that.
like-
Raiden's
just-
got a
Yo,
tiny
Raiden-
face.
Yo, Metal Gear Rising, Raiden, fucking,
I love Metal Gear Rising.
he has a better ass than 2B.
Agree.
Like,
agree,
straight up.
Agree. And when I went in your room, you didn't have any posters on the wall. God, it's the worst. The writing in Metal Gear Solid 2 is fantastic.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Anyway,
One of these days I'll actually play those.
watch Metal Gear Scanlan. It's so much better.
But I want to actually play one.
Oh, okay.
Watch one and then play the rest. You
Yeah,
don't have to
that's
Yeah.
what I've heard, is don't play the first one.
Yeah. Last question from Sydney, and this is the one that ties into the mozzarella cheese thing.
Okay, yep.
Full fucking circle. If you could tell 10-year-old you one insignificant thing, what would it be? You're gonna meet someone else that just eats mozzarella cheese.
That's fantastic.
I probably should have saved that for last, but it was there. Literally, that's the most insignificant thing I can think of.
Amazing.
I didn't have something before you said the mozzarella cheese thing, bro. That's what's great. You heard me, Jess. The story there is that when I was a kid, when I was literally 10 years old, I would put mozzarella cheese in a container, melt it, and take it to school as a snack.
There's cheese sticks for
Wait.
that.
I would melt cheese sticks too, but we never had them.
Oh, did I ever tell you guys how I ate mozzarella sticks?
Do you just bite them?
I alternate between biting and then swallow, biting, swallow, and then I would string it, and then it would go on for like 5 cheese sticks in a row.
Nice. I really like pulling and peeling them, but every time I want to eat a mozzarella cheese stick, I have to bite it because I'm in a rush.
I just dunk and bite.
Dunkin' mozzarella?
Yeah. No, on the marinara.
Dunk the mozzarella stick in mozzarella.
I'd do that.
I
I
do
just
it
like
too.
dunk and then
Tiffany,
bite.
that's what villains
and
do.
then like you know what's real
Villains?
good when it's the piping hot cheese and you pull it away and that nice long string forms and you keep going and you're like, okay, this is absurd, but I love it.
Jess said, Tiffany, that's what villains do.
Okay, I'm only half a villain because I string like half of it.
But yeah. Do you have any insignificant advice for your 10-year-old selves?
I have such a good one, but I really don't want to say it aloud.
It's okay, we won't judge you here.
You want to mute?
God's gonna answer your prayers. You're gonna get big tits. My mom told me I would pray for large boobs. I got them.
That's... Yeah. All right.
I'm like dying on the inside
I'm
now.
not judging you for it. That's fucking hilarious. And I think every girl wishes for that at some point.
I just
Yeah.
remember praying. there was no like wishing on a star. I was like, God,
Hey God, are you up there?
can I get some help? And he delivered.
That's really good.
I don't
Advice?
know. The most insignificant thing it's probably you're gonna eat mozzarella cheese at 2 a.m. Like honestly.
What I have a follow up to this one actually. We're going a little over time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Do you have an insignificant piece of advice for your 10-year-old self?
Oh, I was just thinking of really depressing stuff, but insignificant, that's a different story.
That's okay.
Yeah, no, I wanted to be lighthearted
Yeah.
generally.
Yeah, don't get depressing on this podcast.
Okay.
Not at
Only
the
I
end.
can do that because I'm the host.
Not at the
Oh.
end. The end is for happy.
Yeah.
And it's sad. Leave it on the light note. and
Exactly.
stuff. Huh. I guess, you're not gonna be a ballerina. So,
Yeah, you got to start that one like at 3 years old.
I started when I was 8.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I thought you have to
Oh.
start like super young so your joints develop open.
I mean, like, generally that helps with flexibility, but, like, you can still, like, do ballet.
Okay.
I could have done point. I just didn't want to because it conflicted with chorus.
Okay.
But you can, like, if you want to be, like, a professional ballet dancer, you have to start early. But it's more applied to, like, gymnastics because
Yeah.
that
Okay.
involves, like,
oh.
actual contortions.
A lot of just professional athletes in general practice ballet because it helps
Yeah,
with your
yeah,
joints
yeah.
and stuff.
It also just helps with your muscles so much,
Yeah.
especially your core.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's significant or not, but don't make friends.
Nope.
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's accurate.
because I don't even know anyone from back in my childhood because I moved and
Oh
stuff.
yeah. I never moved, but I never kept in contact with my elementary school friends.
And they were all shitty.
Yeah, they all turned out to be pretty shitty.
Honestly, yeah. Like, the people who I went to school with, who I didn't see from, like, 12 to 16,
Yeah.
when I was doing, like, confirmation to appease people, I had to go with the people from middle school, and they were still assholes. Still.
This is like
They're
whenever,
just mean people.
Whenever I hear people talking about this kind of stuff, it always astounds me because like a lot of the people I was friends with in like middle and high school, I'm still friends with today.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I hear everyone talking about how like all of their friends are like old friends are like shitty now, and I'm like, wow, am I really just this fucking lucky?
Yeah.
Just a freaking mess says I would tell 10-year-old me that the boob exercises don't work. And I have a question. What insignificant piece of advice would you give yourself yesterday?
Would you give yourself a yes?
Yeah, from today. Knowing what
Let's
you
see.
know now, what insignificant piece of advice would you give yourself yesterday?
Don't try to crack your neck when you don't know how to.
You lived though. You
Huh?
lived though.
Oh yeah, it was just like I made my whole shoulder and
Oh,
neck
okay.
hurt here. Yeah, it was like it felt like inflamed. So
I
Oh.
know exactly what you're talking
God.
about. It is the absolute worst.
Yep.
It can happen with any joint. It's terrible.
Yeah, I heard like a crack. I don't think that was a joint. Wait, was it a joint? You maybe.
Your neck is composed of like 4 joints.
Oh, then
4 or
yeah,
5
I
joints.
cracked one of them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You should have washed your car last week.
You could have skipped shaving your legs this morning. I wore pants. I was gonna wear shorts and I didn't.
Don't get into bed at 6 p.m. when you're tired.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
See, if this was applied to Saturday, I'd have a lot to say. Except I didn't do anything yesterday. Saturday was full of poor life choices.
I didn't do anything yesterday either, but it's partially because I accidentally slept from 6 to 11 p.m.
Oh, no.
No, yeah, I would tell myself that Saturday. I got
Yeah.
into bed at like 4 and woke up at 8, and it didn't fuck up my sleep schedule.
Yeah, it didn't fuck up mine either, oddly
But-
enough.
It was nice. Oh, hey, Love and PK.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah, tell us a quick story. We're about to end. But Just a Freaking Mess says, remind the McDonald's cashier, no pickles, god dang it.
Yeah.
But the cashier isn't the one doing the sandwiches, though.
No, but they write in the
Yeah,
order.
but they put
But
in the
they
order.
write on the slip.
Yeah.
Oh.
At least they're supposed to.
Love and PK says, I worked in a ghetto Safeway. I got cussed out one time. Oh, damn. I got stalked. What?
Huh.
That's a turn. And I had someone ready to fight me once. Wow. Okay, alrighty.
2 of those 3 things happened to me at Dollar Tree. The cussing out and the ready to fight.
I can't ever say I've been ready to fight someone at my new job, but I've been working there for 5 days.
I don't want to fight the children. I only have a summer job where I help little kids as a
Yo,
camp
let me
counselor. I don't want to fight them.
I wanted to fight those kids every day in my kid camp.
That's why I don't work at kid camp.
Especially the 5th graders. Oh my god.
5th graders are just assholes. As a former 5th grader myself, I was an asshole.
Yeah. Who here speaks Spanish? Love and PK.
I know a moderate amount of Spanish.
Yeah, like I could understand your sentence that you put in chat.
But
What
I'm
would
not
it
going to
say?
converse with you.
They said cualquiera hablamos español. Who here speaks Spanish?
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, that's actually just what they asked, though.
Soy milk is just regular milk introducing itself in Spanish. All right, we should end on that. That's too good.
But milk is leche.
Soy milk, like milk would be their first name.
Do
First
dogs
names don't
Okay.
really get translated.
do dogs in Sweden go bjark?
And that was Lifecast episode number 82. Thank you for listening. Thank you for stopping by. If you were watching on Twitch, if you were playing on Twitch, if you were watching on Twitch, we'll be back next week. This archive will be up on YouTube in a couple of days. And this podcast will be out Tuesday, October 3rd. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.